do
Yeah,
it.
what's your advice to blank stare here, Deanna?
So I have those too. I have a lot of things that are a little unfinished, and I'll get an idea and I'll work on it, and then I hit a wall, and then I put it aside, and then work or something else comes up, and I'm like, okay, or like I have that moment of like, I'm not really interested in writing that anymore. Let me go over here. Once I did that first thing myself, once I was able to do, especially the prose books, because that I did completely by myself. There was no artist involved, right? I was able to do that. Once I did the first book completely by myself, and I saw how easy it was to work with a lot of the platforms now and a lot of the tools that are available for self-publishing, it inspired me to get all that half-finished stuff done, because now I know I can do it.
That's awesome.
I'm not relying on somebody else to finish it, or to somebody to want to publish it, or somebody to want to pick it up and do whatever with it. So like that, I think you have to do that first one and see just how easy it is. And then it's going to be like, oh, well, if I can do this, I can do this. And and I'll just keep going. You just keep going and going and going. That's where I'm at least with that.
Andrew's, all his stuff is waiting for him to save up for an editor.
If you're not paying an artist, or you're not paying somebody to do, if you're doing it yourself, your own art, or you're just writing and you're not using an artist, and that part's for free, definitely pay your editor and invest in a good editor. And that, I think, is incredibly important. So you're saying I should run outside and pull out the trash? Yes, go ahead. Please, go quick.
But back to the part of saving up for an editor. Let me just tell you, under my desk here is a stack of comics that'll go on eBay. I pay my creators that I work with based on how much I get from my old paper.
Right.
Eventually, I'll run out of old paper, but for now,
right,
I have a 1-to-1. If I make a few bucks here, and I also sometimes set up at local comic shows and sell my old paper, and I've done swaps. I've done websites for people.
Yeah, I was gonna say bartering is a good thing too. I've done that too. Like I'll barter, like, okay, I'll edit your thing. How about you do this for me? And if it's an artist who's trying to write, sometimes you get an artist who's trying their hand at writing. Okay, I'll edit your script, but then you're drawing my next book.
Here's the thing, and a reminder to some of the people who are on this line, and you know who you are. Sometimes you do the favors for people, but then you never call in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to call in your chip sometimes. What? I need a design. I need you to, lay this out.
If it's a small press person and I can tell it's a passion project, and I can tell that they just want to get this done, I'm open to negotiating. I'm open to a barter system. I'm open to like whatever it is, because I've been there. I know what that's like when you don't have the budget, but you need the budget for certain things. But if you have a tiny budget, invest it in the right spot.
I got 3 Emmys that aren't in the background, but yeah.
Yeah, trade your.
I'm happy to take my nameplate off and send somebody an Emmy if they'll do some work for me.